Ambiguous, argumentative. You keep asking the same thing over and over about feces, and it's been answered like 20 times now.
Are you going to answer my question?
Be sure you understand what the question is.
The question, you are asking me if the call to IO was intended to clarify or to talk about the dog shit and the dog feces in the bed. Okay. Right?
Amber Heard had been meaning to appeal the verdict. In fact, the day after she lost the defamation case, her then lawyer, Elaine Bredehoft, mentioned that they were planning to use the UK judgment on their appeal, and they sounded confident they would win. However, more clips are making things a lot clearer. In fact, it seems like Heard will have a hard time overturning the verdict using the evidence from the UK case because she was exposed as a liar during her depositions.
Did you say in your declaration that as Johnny continued to rant in an aggressive and incoherent manner, he then demanded we call our friend Io Tillett-Wright to prove his paranoid and irrational accusations about some delusional idea he was having?
Document speaks for itself.
Did you say that in your declaration?
It's in my declaration, yes.
Is it the truth?
Yes.
Okay.
In case you weren't able to catch these slip-ups, don't worry because I'll be showing them to you, so make sure to keep watching.
You know, one of the first things she said is, I am so sorry to all those women out there. This is a setback for all women in and outside the courtroom. And she feels the burden of that.
Based on the trial, Amber invoked a couple of defenses to support her claims against Johnny Depp. We all know how she rode the Me Too movement and even went to the extreme and called the verdict a setback for women and victims of domestic violence.
You can't go into, the free speech does not protect you if you go into a crowded theater and you scream fire. We get the concept of free speech from the Greeks. My understanding of what that means is not just the freedom to speak. It's a freedom to speak truth to power.
However, one of her most repeated defenses is the First Amendment and free speech, since she said that, as a citizen of the U.S., she is entitled to say and write her truth. But the problem is, the First Amendment doesn't protect lies, and all she did was lie during the trial.
But here's the thing about the First Amendment. The First Amendment protects free speech. It doesn't protect lies that amount to defamation, and that was the issue in the case.
She was actually confronted by that fact during an interview, but it seems like Amber never listened. Depp's lawyer even called her a couple of times during her deposition for the UK case. In the video, you will see how Amber tries to dodge the question relating to the prank she allegedly pulled during a fight with Depp.
Well, the declaration says that, which is why I said that.
No, it says about some delusional idea. Okay. It does not say.
You can also hear how frustrated Johnny's lawyer was because Amber was making sure she wouldn't answer a very simple yes or no question. In the latter part, Depp's lawyer emphasized putting on record how Amber smiled sarcastically when asked, which will surely affect her reputation.
Okay. Is it your testimony here today, please let the record reflect that the witness is smiling, that
what are you talking about?
Is it your testimony here today?
I mean, remember when she said she wasn't joking and smirking while sitting inside the courtroom during the trial, when, in fact, all she did was gossip and laugh while Johnny and his witnesses took the stand. The audacity. The verdict also specifically said that Team Johnny successfully proved all the elements of defamation, which means there was malicious intent on Amber's side when she wrote the op-ed. It's not even important that she never mentioned Johnny. The court said it was clear that she was referring to her ex-husband and her words damaged Depp's reputation. Soon enough, fans are saying that it'll be difficult for Amber to use anything from the UK case if she sticks with her First Amendment defense because, again, she lied and the law doesn't consider lying protected speech. The system doesn't work that way, and Heard should really wake up from her delusions if she really wants to win. One fan left a comment about the matter, saying, "This deposition is so aggravating. Between her and her lawyer, they both drive me insane." The fan continued by adding, "It really shows AH's attitude about the whole situation. Although she tries to hide it and be nice, she fails. She lies about so much which is found out later. This was her trying to get a DV restraining order against JD and she dropped it after this deposition." Well, we can totally expect more defenses anchored on the amendment rights, especially after she hired 2 lawyers who specialized in cases relating to the mentioned law. Hopefully, her new lawyer won't be as frustrating as the past one. That's it for today's video. Again, please take this information with a grain of salt and remain open-minded when it comes to speculation. See you!